Guys, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
So in the previous class, we have discussed somewhat about Bayes theorem. Okay, I don't know whether you have understood the problem or not. Even though, again, I'll show or I'll explain that example. So when you calculate the hypothesis, okay, so what you are doing here, you are having training examples, okay, and those training examples are given to the system. Before giving to the system, the whatever the data which is present, that is divided into parts: training example, training data, and testing data. Okay, so what you are doing with the help of training data, you are generating a model. Okay, so with that, the model will be ready. After that, what you will do, you will test the model here. Okay, so when you are testing the model, before testing the model, you will be having different type of hypothesis. Okay, so you will be getting different type of hypothesis, different outputs you will be getting. So what will happen, you have to choose one of the hypothesis, one of the best hypothesis what you have got. Okay, so for that, what we are doing, we will be using probability concept. Okay, so based on the probability, we can say which particular hypothesis is best. Okay, so for that purpose, we will be using Bayes theorem, the Bayesian reasoning or Bayesian learning. Okay, and when we use Bayesian learning, we will be having different types of hypothesis. Okay, so from that hypothesis, if we want to get a best hypothesis, so for that purpose, we will be using MAP concept. That is nothing but maximum posterior hypothesis. So with the help of MAP, we can identify which one is the best hypothesis. Okay, so this is the formula which we will be using to find the best hypothesis. So this is the formula which we will be using here. Probability D by H is often called likelihood of the data D given on H. So the hypothesis which is there, that is H, that is which one is likelihood to the data, that we have to see here. That will be done by using MAP concept. Okay, so this is called as MAP, maximum likelihood hypothesis. So that is H of ML. ML is nothing but maximum likelihood. So we have to see which hypothesis is maximum likelihood to the data set. Okay, so there is one example. So consider one medical diagnosis problem. Okay, here you are having two alternative hypotheses. One is patient has a particular form of cancer and patient does not have cancer. So these are the two hypotheses which we have for different persons. Okay, so here the available data is from a particular laboratory test with the two possible outcomes. If we go to laboratory and we will have lab test, so what will happen? Either we will get positive or we will get negative. Okay, either the person will be having cancer or he will don't have any cancer. Okay, so here we have prior knowledge that over the entire population of people, only 0.008 have this disease. So that is nothing but we are having some knowledge about the data. In the total population, only 8 out of 1000 people will have, sorry, 8 will have cancer out of 1000 people. Okay, so we are analyzing the data, and we have some knowledge about that particular data in this way. Okay, so here prior knowledge is nothing but the population of the people, only 0.008 have disease. That is nothing but 8 out of 1000 in entire population have disease. Okay, so that is our assumption. Next, furthermore, the lab test is only an imperfect indicator of the. So when we go for test, okay, if the person will go for test, what will happen? The lab test is 100% true. The lab test may not be 100% true. Okay, so it is an imperfect indicator of the disease. So how do you say the patient is diagnosed as positive or negative? Whether a person is having cancer or not. Okay. So that is nothing but imperfect indicator. Now, what is happening when patient has cancer? He is also diagnosed to be having cancer. Patient ki cancer undi, lab test cancer అని వచ్చింది. So that is 98%. Probability of having 98%. Okay. So ఇక్కడ 98% ఉంది అని అంటే 2% లేదు అన్నట్టే. Okay. So 2% may be wrong. So this is one. ఇంకోటి ఏంటి అని అంటే when patient not having cancer, okay, in test also he is getting that he is not having cancer. So what is the percentage he is getting? That is 97%. Patient ki cancer ledu, test lo kuda cancer ledani vachindi, adi 97% probability undi. Okay, so ikkada probability enta 3% wrong అని చెప్తుంది. Okay, so 3% is wrong. So this is the data which we are having with us. Okay, so here 2% it returns positive result, and 3% it returns negative result. Okay, now considering the above situation, it can be summarized as following probabilities. How it can be? That is nothing but probability of cancer. అంటే మనం మొత్తం పాపులేషన్లో మనం అనలైజ్ చేసిన మనకి ఏమో వచ్చింది 0.008 అంటే having cancer. So this is prior probability. So this is we are having in knowledge. Okay, next, probability of not having cancer. ఎంత వచ్చింది? That is 0.99. Okay, so that is this symbol is nothing but not ani. Okay, so this symbol is used for not. Okay, okay, now we have prior knowledge. Now what has happened? The patient went to hospital and he has given some test. Okay, in that test he got the result as positive. That is 98% correct అని వచ్చింది. Okay, so 98% correct అని వచ్చింది, 2% wrong అని వచ్చింది. So that is nothing but he got negative cancer, that is equal to 0.02 అంటే 2% తక్కువ అని. Okay, now what is the probability of patient being diagnosed as negative when he is not having cancer? That also we have to calculate. Okay, so that is nothing but probability of not having cancer, that is equal to 0.97, that is 97%. Okay, so 97% క్యాన్సర్ లేదు వచ్చింది, కానీ ఇక్కడ 3% మాత్రం ఉంది అని వస్తుంది, లేకున్నా కానీ ఉంది అని వస్తుంది. that is equal to 0.03, that is equal to 3%. Okay, so this data we are having. Now suppose if we observe any new patient for whom the lab test returns as positive result, is this correct or not? That we have to find. Okay, so if we give this particular data to the model, it has to give that the patient has cancer. Okay, so ఇది మన assumption ఏంటి, ల్యాబ్ టెస్ట్లో పాజిటివ్ అని వచ్చింది, మోడల్ కూడా అదే ఇవ్వాలి. మోడల్ ఒకవేళ వేరే ఇచ్చిందంటే ల్యాబ్ టెస్ట్ అనేది తప్పు అని. ఓకే, సో వాట్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు డూ, వెదర్ ద పేషెంట్ హ్యావ్ క్యాన్సర్ ఆర్ నాట్, వాట్ ఈస్ ద ప్రాబిలిటీ ఆఫ్ హ్యావింగ్ క్యాన్సర్, సో దాట్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు find here. Okay, so what is the likelihood of the patient really having cancer when it is positive, that we have to find. So that can be done by using this formula. Okay, so now whatever the values which are there, that we have to substitute. So here we have to find for positive and we have to find for negative also. P positive, the cancer ఉంది. Probability of cancer, that is equal to positive cancer ఉంది అని ఉంటుంది 98% అని ఉంది, so that is 0.98 into P of cancer అంటే మనం పాపులేషన్లో తీసుకున్నది, that is 0.008, 8 మెంబర్స్కి ఉంటుంది అని వచ్చింది, సో దాన్ని మళ్ళీ మనం మల్టిప్లై చేయాలి, సో that is equal to we will be getting as 0.0078. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to calculate for not having cancer also. Okay, so P of positive అని ఉంది కానీ క్యాన్సర్ లేదు, that is into probability of not having cancer, that should be multiplied, that is equal to 0.03 into 0.992, that is equal to 0.0298. So these are the two values which we have got, negative positive అని ఉంది, నెగిటివ్ అని ఉంది. సో పాజిటివ్కి ఇంత అని వచ్చింది, నెగిటివ్కి ఇంత అని వచ్చింది. సో వాట్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు డూ, వీ హ్యావ్ టు టేక్ ద హైయెస్ట్ ప్రాబిలిటీ వాల్యూ. సో హైయెస్ట్ ప్రాబిలిటీ వాల్యూ is 0.0298. So patient diagnosed as positive but actually he don't have cancer. Okay, so here what happening, lab test is given as wrong. Okay, so here we are having the highest value, so we will be considering this value. So the patient does not have cancer. So by using in this way, by using Bayesian learning, we can find the probability of a particular data true or false. Okay, so in this way we will be using Bayesian learning. Next is Bayes theorem and concept learning. So now let's see how Bayes theorem is related to concept learning. So what is the relationship between Bayes theorem and problem of concept learning? So if you see here in the previous classes we have discussed about concept learning. So what is concept learning? Concept learning means making the machine learn about some concepts by providing some data or training examples so that it can generalize well on unseen data. So that is nothing but concept learning. Okay, so by training examples, machine will understand the behavior of the data. Which attribute is playing important role in predicting the output? The machine will analyze itself. Which particular attribute is providing a higher priority? Which attribute is providing less priority? So based upon this, the model will adjust, and when any unseen data is given to that particular data, it provides us the output. This is concept learning. So I'll tell you one example also. Suppose if you have attribute 1, attribute 2, attribute 3 are different attributes, and now A1 can have larger importance for predicting the value of y. So this is the output value, y is the output value. So A1 will play important role in predicting y value. Okay, if you say A2 is having a more higher value than A1, so A2 will play more higher value in predicting y output output value. Okay, so here if you take one example ఏంటి అని అంటే మీరు ఇంట్లో పడుకొని ఉన్నారు. ఓకే, రాత్రి పూట పడుకున్నారు, సడన్గా ఎర్త్క్వేక్ వచ్చింది. ఓకే, సో మీరు 5 minutesలో డిసైడ్ చేసుకోవాలి వాట్ ఈస్ సేఫ్ అని. ఏంటవి, ఏమేమి ఆప్షన్స్ ఉన్నాయి? ఆప్షన్స్ ఏంటి అని అంటే మీ లవ్డ్ వన్స్ని సేవ్ చేయడం, సర్టిఫికేట్స్ని సేవ్ చేసుకోవడం, మనీని సేవ్ చేసుకోవడం, క్లాత్స్ని సేవ్ చేసుకోవడం. సో ఇట్లా డిఫరెంట్ టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ ఆప్షన్స్ ఆర్ దేర్ ఫర్ యూ. Okay, so before getting out of the building in 5 minutes, you have to save these things. Okay, so these are the different options you are having. From these you have to select any one or two in 5 minutes. Okay, so what is your priority? So obviously my priority emuntundi loved ones. Okay, if time permits, you may save other things. Okay, so here priority giving to these options are very important. So that is called as weights. నేను ఇంతకుముందు ప్రీవియస్ క్లాస్లో చెప్పాను, ఒక్కొక్క బ్యాక్ ప్రొపగేషన్లో మనం ఇచ్చే ఒక్కొక్క అట్రిబ్యూట్కి ఒక్కొక్క వెయిట్ ఇస్తాం, ఒక్కొక్క ఇంపార్టెన్స్ ఇస్తాం. ఓకే, సో దాట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ యాజ్ వెయిట్స్. Weights that we assign to the attributes. So here if you take A1 is playing a major role, so we give high weight. A2 is giving moderate role, so we give small weight. And if you take A3 attribute, it is not playing any role, so what we will do, we will eliminate, or we may give less weight. So in this way we make the machine to learn the concept. So as machine learns the concept, then if any new data is given, it will be able to generalize and predict for the new data point. So this is called as concept learning. Okay, so this is called as concept learning. So here, what is the relationship between Bayes theorem and the problem of concept learning? How Bayes theorem and the problem of concept learning related to each other? So if you see here, posterior probability can be used as a basis for a straightforward learning algorithm that calculates the probability for each possible hypothesis, then outputs the most probable one. So what is posterior probability? Posterior probability means it is a basis for straightforward learning the algorithm. So that will calculate the probability of each possible hypothesis. To calculate the hypothesis, it is the main thing. Okay. So here, if you see, there may be many hypotheses. Okay, and all may fit to training examples. But what we have to do, we have to take only one best hypothesis here. So here, which has the maximum likelihood to be consistent with the training example, that we have to see. Okay, so when we are executing any algorithm with a different data set to the system, so we will be getting different types of outputs. So what we have to do here, we have to see which particular output is accurate, which hypothesis is accurate, which hypothesis is more likelihood to the data set or training examples, that we have to. Okay, so that is most probable hypothesis. So for calculating that probability or knowing likelihood of hypothesis to be consistent with training examples, we attach this probability concept with the concept learning. So this made to learn easy, we will be using Bayes theorem concept. Okay, ఎందుకు యూజ్ చేసినాము? Probability hypothesis ఎంత accurate, a particular hypothesis accurate. If you are having H1 hypothesis, H2 hypothesis, H3 hypothesis, H4 hypothesis in the hypothesis space. So what we have to do, which hypothesis is the best one, that we have to see. So for calculating the probability of these hypotheses or knowing the likelihood of these hypotheses, which one is consistent to the training example, we will be attaching Bayes theorem probability concept to concept learning. దాని కోసము కాన్సెప్ట్ లెర్నింగ్ కోసము Bayes theorem ని అటాచ్ చేస్తున్నాం. Okay, we are using probability concept here. So this is probability theorem and concept learning. So here, Bayes theorem helps us to calculate the posterior probability of the hypothesis for training examples. Okay. So for that, we will be using different types of probability formulas here. So these are the basic probability formulas you have studied in school age. Maths lo chadivi untaru, product rule ani, sum rule ani. Okay, so all these things. So if you see here, product rule ante enti ante product rule states that the probability of two or more independent events taking place is equal to the product of their individual probabilities. So this is a formula which we will be using for product rule. Product rule is nothing but probability P of A intersection B of a conjunction of two events A and B. అంటే ఏంటి అని అంటే probability A and B together, probability of A and B together of a conjunction of two events A and B occurring, two events A and B occurring together. So for that purpose we will be using this formula. So what is this formula? Probability A and B, that is equal to P of A by B. అంటే ఏంటి అని అంటే probability of A given the details about occurrence of B. A given the details about occurrence of B into prior probability of B is nothing but product rule. So that can be written in this way also. In the same way, sum rule. So you can see here sum rule. So what is sum rule? The sum rule states that the probability of two or more mutually exclusive events occurring is equal to the sum of their individual probabilities. So here A or B is equal to probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A and B. So this is the formula which we are using for sum rule. So yesterday we have seen Bayes theorem concept. So this is the formula, Bayes theorem, which we will be using for finding the probability of the hypothesis, which particular hypothesis is having the most likelihood to the training examples. So for that purpose we will be using Bayes theorem with map concept. Okay. Next is theorem of total probability. So if events A so on to A n are mutually exclusive with sigma I is equal to 1 to n, probability of AI is equal to 1, then so this is the formula which we will be using. So this is theorem of total probability. So these are the some probability formulas which we will be using. Yeah guys, any doubts till now? Can you hear me? Any doubts regarding anything? Guys, respond something. So in unit 3, you will be having Bayesian learning, computational learning theory and instance-based learning. So till now we have seen introduction, Bayes theorem and Bayes theorem and concept learning we have seen. Okay. So in Bayes theorem and concept learning, one small topic is there that we'll see tomorrow. Okay. So I think you don't have any doubts. Not only regarding class, anything else? Guys, give your attendance. '16 series 523. Can you hear me? Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
16 series E2. 17 series 506.
Present, ma'am.
17 series 511.
Present, ma'am.
17 series 527. 17 series 545. 17 series 556. 17 series 563.
Present, ma'am.
17 series 582. 17 series 5C4. C7.
Present, ma'am.
D4. G0. M6.
Present, ma'am.
1. 18 series.
Present, ma'am.
2. 3. 3. 18 series 3.
Ma'am, present, ma'am.
4. 5.
5 present, ma'am.
6. 7. 8.
Present, ma'am.
9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15.
Present, ma'am.
16.
Present, ma'am.
17. 18. 19.
Present, ma'am.
20. 21. 22.
Present, ma'am.
23. 23. Sleeping చూసాను నేను. I have seen you. 24. 26. 27. 28.
Present, ma'am.
29. 30. 31. 32. 34.
Present, ma'am.
35. 36.
Present, ma'am.
38. 39. 40.
40 present, ma'am.
41. 42. 43.
41 present, ma'am.
43. 44.
Present, ma'am.
45.
Present, ma'am.
46. 47. 48. 49.
Present, ma'am. 49.
50. 51.
Present, ma'am.
52. 53. 54.
Present, ma'am.
Huh?
Present, ma'am.
55. 56. 57.
Present, ma'am.
58.
Present, ma'am.
59. 60.
Present, ma'am.
Ma'am, 17
Yeah.
series D4.
17 series D4. Anybody? 17 series, 16 series, 18 series. Anybody? You can see the screen. Okay then. Sandeep, can you hear me? Sandeep. Saikat, can you hear me? Saikat,
Yes, ma'am.
please do me one favor. Just
Yes,
post one message
Regarding, ma'am?
regarding attend all classes regularly.
Acha, okay, ma'am. Sure, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Right.
Thank you, ma'am.